welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you all how to create this melting skull UV blacklight Halloween makeup look, which was inspired by David Maclennan's Candy Drips illustration, which is linked in the description, as well as a blend of Desi Perkins melting skull and blacklight skull tutorials. I already primed my skin using the Tarte BB Tinted Treatment Primer as a base for the cream makeup, and now I'm using a medium face paint brush to create the sockets of the skull. I'm mapping out the hollows of the skull with white eyeliner. Don't worry about being perfect with this step because you're going to paint over it anyway. I'm setting my eyes with black eyeshadow to avoid a streaky look using an e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. Next, I'm filling in my face using white cream paint on a large face paint brush. You'll notice the finish of this paint is very streaky compared to the black, but that's okay because it's going to get covered. You can set the white using baby powder or a translucent powder to make it less streaky, but I decided to skip this step. I'm going back over the white to try to make it more opaque, but that obviously didn't work. The products I'm using in this tutorial are linked in the description. I definitely recommend looking into another white face paint if you want to recreate this look and care about the streakiness. I'm going back in with the black green paint to draw my nose, and I'm setting it with black eyeshadow. I'm also filling in my temples and contouring my cheeks, making sure to fade it out as I get closer to my mouth to create more depth. Then I'm filling in the rest of my face with the white cream paint. Using the white UV paint, I'm drawing on my teeth following my natural teeth lines. It helped me to create a rectangle base and then taper it out. It's also really helpful to reference an image of a skull while you're drawing the teeth. I'm filling in the inner part of my lips with the black cream paint and drawing a line out to the contour. Now that the paint has dried, I'm setting my temples and contour using eyeshadow. With a small face paint brush, I'm creating drips with the blue UV paint and using the drip skull image as a reference. I'm placing the drips on my forehead, below my eyes, under my nose, and on my chin. You can place the drips wherever you want and can make them as big or small as you want. Just let your creativity take over and have fun with it. I'm adding smaller drips around the larger ones to make it look more like my reference image. I went over the blue with green because I tested the look under blacklight and the blue was not as noticeable as the other colors. I'm filling in my face with more colorful drips until I'm happy with the way it looks. The fun part about this look is that it's really versatile in the sense that if you don't have UV paints or a blacklight, it's still wearable and looks really cool. You can substitute whatever colors you have for the drips. Drip, 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 just keep adding more drips. And more drips. And more drips. And almost done and perfect. Oh yeah. I'm using brown eyeshadow on a blending brush to add depth to my cheeks and temples. I'm dripping the Maclennan 3D gel on top of the drips to bring the drip effect to life. Make sure to follow the heating instructions on the label and have a towel underneath you because it can get pretty messy. This step is optional, but I'm brushing the yellow UV paint onto my hair to make it glowy. It washes out really easy, I promise. And you're all done with your blacklight melting skull Halloween look.